off the jail phone call was kind of like, okay, like what else would he be apologizing for? But you know, being on Twitter and everything, I had so much information that like the jurors wouldn't have, so I couldn't be considered, you know, a fair juror. And then also there was stuff that Tory's lawyer brought up, especially in the closing, like where he points out the pause in the gunfire. I mean, I kind of thought if that had been more of a focus in the case, like maybe it'd be different. So there's, you know, you just never know what a jury's thinking. And I thought looking at the looks on some of those women's faces during the closing the other day that they were not liking McDeasian, but they're not the whole jury either. So you just never know. I mean, they could go back there and be overridden by other people. So you just don't know.
What can you explain to everyone how intense it was when the guilty verdict was read?
Yeah, it was, and we figured, and another reporter remarked that, geez, they had more sheriff deputies in Harvey Weinstein's trial, and the guy's in a wheelchair. I mean, they had 6 deputies in there, but Tory's father stood up and started screaming about wicked injustice, and he was really screaming and pointing right at the prosecutor, saying, you know, they know what they did, and this is evil. And I didn't get it all because it was, I mean, my adrenaline started pumping.
I was
pumping. Yeah, it was, and there were people in the crowd who obviously are on Tory's side, and one woman, you know, held up her hand and she was saying, you know, in Jesus' name, as Tory's father was saying this, and the deputies were there. I don't think there was ever a big physical fight, but I did hear Tory's father saying, you know, don't push me, don't push me. So it was pretty chaotic, and I gotta admit, my adrenaline was pumping, and it's still.